My name is Michelle, and this is my story.
I was sitting in the dark in my little tiny shop of horrors.
I was born and raised in Baltimore. My mom had me when she was 17. I come from a low income family, basically poor. My mom had me before she turned 18, 5 days before she turned 18. So when she turned 18, she just up and left. And my grandmother was left to take care of me.
Nervous and free, see that fear break away when
I became aware that my mom had a drug addiction. So did my father. In a real bad drug infested area, crime rate was real high. Like, we was running almost every day from gunshots. Later on down the line, my mom had another child. He was also dumped off on my grandmother. So then my grandmother had two of us to care for. And she was also fighting an addiction. She was one of those addicts that we would call functioning addict. So she was able to care for me like a mother should.
in ellipsis. How can I feel comfortable, nervous and free?
My friends, their mother's boyfriend, he beat them. It was ambulance, the police department, fire truck, everybody out there, and I was confused as to what was going on. I didn't think that would be the last day that I got to see my friends. Everybody was leaving me, whether death or from drugs or jail. Everybody around me was leaving me.
I was sitting on the dock at the edge of my sociopathic wall.
I started going out in the streets, hanging out in the streets, because I didn't have that love and bond with my parents. I started looking for it on the outside, stealing, fighting, going back and forth to jail. As I got older, I wanted to just have sex with anybody, just to feel accepted, just to feel loved. And all those friends that I thought were my friends while I was out there doing everything that I had no business doing, turned their back. Those ones that was around when we were going to the mall stealing, when I was in jail, they weren't around anymore. And that was when I realized that that's not what I'm supposed to do. That's not the life that I'm supposed to live. And I met this lady in prison. She prayed over me. Her spirit and my spirit connected. I felt it. And then she told me things that she couldn't have known because I just met her that day in church. When I left prison, I decided that I didn't want to be that person that I was anymore. I wanted to do what God had for me to do. And even if I did slip and fall, I knew that He would pick me back up. I knew that I didn't want to sell my body. I knew that I didn't want to steal anymore. I didn't want to fight. That wasn't me. So I prayed. I went on a fast while I was in prison. And I just asked God that whenever He's ready to remove me from this place, to just make me who He wants me to be.